It's time. We have the drama right here.
That's
and
right.
we are going to spill the tea.
But first, we're going to spill the literal tea thanks to our friends at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. They also gave us this beautiful tea set. So
we love it.
If you've got plenty of tea at home, but you're still looking for some other tea accessories, there you go.
Right here.
Today we're drinking a Turmeric Mango Herbal Tea. Ooh,
Healthy.
Savor delicious, juicy flavor of mango, orange, and apple with this flavorful and functional tea. Packed with anti-inflammatory and wellness ingredients such as turmeric, black pepper, and ginger. Expect rich, bright flavors in every cup.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yum.
This sounds good if you're trying to get fit.
I think, yeah, especially if you do struggle with like some inflammation,
Yeah.
turmeric tea is a great source
Don't we all?
to kind of help with that.
Definitely. Cool. Okay. Well,
right.
this is not going to lower your stress levels. It's going to increase your stress levels when you hear the drama we have today. So, oh, here, let me move my cup closer to you, Leah.
Alrighty.
There we go. Okay. The person writing in, I'm going to give you their age because it's important. Person writing in, 36-year-old female. She is engaged to a 40-year-old male. Okay, here we go. They're getting married. Yay, they're engaged.
Hooray!
She's talking to her mom about wedding planning. Her mom says, okay, but hey, we're not going to pay for the wedding. You guys are in your late 30s, early 40s. You're a little too old for us to be doing that. You're good. And she was like, okay, I didn't ask for you to pay for it. So she's fine with this.
Yeah.
She never asked for the money, whatever. So fast forward just a few months, this young lady's brother gets engaged.
Yes.
Perfect. He's planning his wedding. The wedding the brother is planning is a bigger wedding, okay? The girl writing in, small wedding, intimate, micro wedding. He's planning a bigger one. Fine. Both options are great. Now, she found out, the woman writing in, that her mom is paying for half her brother's wedding.
Ooh, okay.
Here's the deal, too, is she didn't tell the daughter, and this is her twin brother.
Ooh.
That's
so it's
the
not
catch.
even a younger brother.
That's the catch. So same age. So now she's like, why'd you tell me it's my age is why you're not paying for it when you're paying for Mr. 36-year-old's wedding over here.
Yeah.
So now it's awkward and she's like, do I say something? Is this rude? What's up? Her parents also say they are really tight on money right now. So that's another reason. And this is a tricky situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of gotta pick one. If you're tight on money, you're tight on money and you can't help pay for both kids' weddings. But I don't know. I mean, as I'm one of three, I know that like if we have to share the love a little bit, chances are high that one sibling might get a little more financial love than the other one, just depending on how much of a bill you can or can't foot or how extravagant of a wedding a sibling does or doesn't have. So I think there is an element of that, but it does feel a little bit spiteful.
I think it does.
And I think because the woman who's getting married was married before and they eloped. So this feels a little bit like, oh, well, your wedding was a disappointment the first time, so we're not paying for the second one.
I think it can feel that way too. The only thing that's really getting me is the age, because like, so for example, my older sister, me, and my younger sister all got engaged and married very close with each other. I'm the last of the daughters to get married.
Okay.
And it's all different, right? My older sister, she got married in Rehoboth Beach. My younger sister in our hometown. I'm going overseas. My parents were in different financial situations. Like we all are. Each year can be different. Yeah. So, like you said, I think because we have siblings, we get it. Like it's not always going to be.
It's just not always going to be
parts of
equal.
the pie.
Yeah. And I think if you're twins, maybe that's harder to get because often things are equal.
Right. But I do think since they're twins and this is the same year, so like your financial situation is what it is, parents. Maybe like, I'm just pulling numbers out. Like, okay, you get 2,000 and you get 2,000, do with it what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it should be she gets punished because she's planning a smaller wedding.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, does that make sense?
I agree with that, right. And then if you can put the money towards either thing, like, you know, maybe you can put it towards a house or towards something that you really want, honeymoon, whatever. That way it doesn't have to just cover the wedding and then things are evenly split. Yeah, I don't know, if twins are so used to everything being split down the middle growing up, all of a sudden you're like, hey now, that doesn't feel right.
Right, I'm curious if they gave her any sort of financial anything when she eloped, because then I could see it like, hey, I'm sorry, we already gave you, let's say, $5,000 when you eloped, and that, so now we have to give him $5,000. I get that.
Sure, but I'm not sure if that's the case.
I don't know if that's the case either, so I wish she told us.
This one's a tricky one.
This is. I am going to be, with the information we know, I'm going to go her side.
Me too.
Okay.
I think so. I feel like for your special day, it's your special day, and people should, you know, I mean, as long as you're not being a terror about it.
Right, no, which
people should be, right, and they can, and weddings are always dramatic, so I honestly don't have a clear, I don't think I have a clear
I don't either.
answer on this one.
Family ones are tricky ones.
They are.
This isn't tricky, this is delish. I like this. I like the turmeric in it.
Ooh, yummy, yes, delicious. So get yourself some tea.
Yeah.
Sit back, relax, because coming up on Coast Life, we are taking a trip to Bethany Blues.
Spill the Tea was brought to you by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.